Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of The Summer of Fruit. I'm your host, Michael. And I'm here. I'm here for the third week of The Summer of Fruit. Yet another new fruit to try. And last week, to be totally honest, I kind of ran out of time. Opened the fridge. What do we got? Strawberries. I've had those. Thought about my friend and his suggestion. And so... had the Todd Chopped Strawberry Delight. It was great, but let's be honest, it was as safe as it could get. So today we have, my friends, a kiwi. A kiwi. I had to Google what to even do with a kiwi. You just bite a kiwi? No, you don't bite a kiwi. What I found out is that you cut the ends off of it. So I'm going to do that now. Well, this is a rough fruit. It's vigorous. It's like, the fruit slicing equivalent of trying to catch a largemouth bass. Really fights you. Oh, no, that end did not fight. That end did not fight. Okay. Now, from what I've read online, then we want to stand it up, and we want to use a knife to cut away the peel in a downward motion, and twist. Twist as you do it, I guess. Now, I feel I've cut way too much. I don't know what I'm doing here. See, this is it's a lot of work with the fruit. It's a lot of work. And that's off-putting, It's off-putting. I'll tell you what else is off-putting is, when people want to turn their lives around and start getting healthy, I will tell you, what I've found as we've gone about this summer fruit business is that the health people are so self-righteous. I mean, come on. They're like the way St. Louis Cardinal fans are in baseball, so sanctimonious. And you'll be like, yeah, so I'm trying to start eating fruit. And like, oh yeah, what are you going to do, Oh, well, I had some blackberries the other day. They were really good. It was my first experience with blackberries. Like, oh, well, were they organic? Because they weren't organic. You really haven't had blackberries. Are they in season? If they're not in season, you really haven't experienced the blackberry. And then, there's always like these little things, or it's like, well, if your blackberries were grown near celery, then they'll give you cancer, after you turn 80 years old. There's always something. There's always something. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is a slimy kiwi. It's a slimy kiwi, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be slimy and soft, or if we're supposed to be dealing with something hard. Here, the self-righteous health people are going to tell me I'm probably eating a bad kiwi, and they're probably right, but, it's what we got. So, the center of it, I don't care for. It's got a bit of a, I don't know. Doesn't look like I should be eating it, but I'm going to. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Can you eat the center of a kiwi? See, these are the things you don't know, and you're scared to ask because the health people are so self-righteous. They'll jump down and go, you don't know if you can eat the center of a kiwi? I mean, settle down. Not all of us know all the things. Some of us have been avoiding things that have grown off of trees and out of the ground our entire lives. And we're trying to learn, we're trying to get better, but we're scared to ask because you're so self-righteous about it. It's like if you want to get into cricket, and then you go to a cricket fan. Can you explain to me the rules of cricket? You don't know the rules of cricket? You don't know if you can eat the center of a kiwi? Here we go. Now, listen. I'm going to tell you right now, those seeds are absolutely repugnant. I felt like I was chewing on a piece of soggy beef jerky that's been like rolled around in the sands of the beaches of Cheyenne. You know what I mean? Like that was, all right, let me take another bite here. Let me take another bite. I'm not sure about the kiwi. Let me take another bite. Because with the blackberry, the second bite was important. That's not. You people eat this? You eat this? You enjoy it? You go to the store and you want kiwi? Kiwis, they, it's a fruit that was grown. I looked it up as I was trying to find out how to peel it. I learned a little history. It's a fruit grown in modern day China for a long, long time, but really was pretty, I guess, It was exclusive to the region, and then a principal in like the early 1900s brought it back from there to the shores of New Zealand. And I guess this is, it's now become synonymous with New Zealand to the point that people call them Kiwis. I don't know if I'm allowed to call a New Zealander a Kiwi. Do they embrace that? The way that, like, as an American, when I hear British people call me a Yank, I'm not upset about it. But if I call a New Zealander a Kiwi, is that acceptable? I'm just going to stray away from it. So I hope that even using the term is fine. I mean, you never know what's fine. 20 of you are watching it. 20. So, it'll be okay. All right, guys, listen. I don't know if I've had the best Kiwi. I'm sure that, I'm sure that the self-righteous health folks are going to come out of the woodworks. You don't eat the center of the kiwi. What was it, soft? You don't eat a soft kiwi. You can't have a soft kiwi. Muffy, can you believe it? Can you believe it? He's eating a soft kiwi. Can you believe it? Oh, I've dropped it. Oh, it landed on the cooler. Still not eating that. Cooler's been in the garage. You never really know what happens in the garage. It's camel crickets. I'm not eating that. I don't really want to eat any more. The kiwi, guys, whatever I've got here, it's ripe, it's not ripe, in season, not season, center, no center, whatever. Listen, I'm going to give it a 38. A 38. And that's probably generous. I'm being nice because I don't want to offend the New Zealanders, who I don't even know if they would be offended. Or am I supposed to? Do they love this fruit? Do they want to be called Kiwis? Do they not want to be called Kiwis? Somebody from our New England or New Zealand audience, and our New England audience as well, for that matter, tune in. Let us know. Tune in. Chime in. You've tuned in. Now chime in. I'd be so excited if this has reached the shores of New Zealand. What if the summer of fruit has now become like the kiwi? It has reached the shores of New Zealand. Is there an elementary school principal who loves the Summer of Fruit series enough to take it to the shores of New England? New Zealand. I'm going to stop the video. All right, we're done. We're out of here. Summer of Fruit, 38, Kiwi.